Somebody asked, how do you handle taxes for your preschool? I was super scared of the word taxes when I first started my preschool. After all, yikes, the IRS, that's a big deal, right? Thankfully, I did go talk to a lawyer before I started my business and was able to find out a lot more about taxes and EINs and LLCs and all that other good stuff. That's for a different video, but let's talk tax time. So as far as taxes go, when you're an employee, normally what happens is you fill out this form that says how much the company should deduct from your paycheck every single month or every single paycheck, so that you can send that money off to the IRS and to your state and not have to worry about paying taxes at tax time, right? Usually they take out too much, so at tax time you get a refund. That's pretty cool and all, but you don't have a paycheck if you're starting your own preschool usually. So how does that all work out? Who gets the taxes? How much do you take out? Well, thankfully, with your own preschool, it's not that much for taxes. Now, I am not an accountant, so you be sure to go talk to your own accountant and don't take anything I say without a grain of salt. But the general idea is this, is that when you have your preschool income, let's say that it's right up here, that's called your gross income, okay? It's not gross at all, but it's called gross income. It's like your full income. So all your tuition, registration fees, any other amount that people pay you for your preschool, it goes into this bucket. If you had raffle tuition, if you had a fundraiser or raffle money or anything like that, it's gonna go into this bucket right here for your gross total income. Then what happens is you start deducting expenses from your preschool, and it ends up with this number called your net income. So you have your gross income and your net income, and in between is all your expenses like curriculum, field trips, furniture, snacks, anything you can think about, teachers' wages, all these different things that you could spend for your preschool should be deducted from your taxable income. And I know I'm speaking a lot of words here, but the general idea is here's a bunch of money and you're trying to get as much of it out of this pocket down here so that you have less taxable income at the end of the day. So let's say that for a scenario, you made 50 grand, like say it's your very first year of starting preschool, you made 50 grand in your registration fees, your tuition and everything, okay? And then you had, let's say, $5,000 of expenses. All the different things I just talked about, arts and craft materials and whatever, right? So $5,000 over here during the school year, and then what would you be left with? $45,000 of net income. It's the net income that's actually taxable. So when you do your taxes at the end of the year, what you would be saying is you had $50,000, you had $5,000 of expenses, and you're down to $45,000. And it's the $45,000 that the IRS is going to expect you to pay on, right? Not the full $45,000, of course, like you're not going to just hand over them a $45,000 check, but a percentage of that will go to the IRS. What's the percentage then, Joy? Well, everybody's tax brackets are different. I don't know what your tax bracket is, but the general guideline is that about 22% is the amount that is typical for taxes, and that includes federal and state. And so because of that, 22% is a great number to just kind of have in the back of your head. Does that mean you'll actually pay 22%? Very unlikely, because you have child tax credits and you have earned income credits and you have all these other credits that the IRS is able to give you, and you have your home mortgage and all these different things, right? And so your accountant, your CPA, they're going to be able to look at your whole family situation and say, based on maybe your spouse's income, based on your business income, based on your family and home and all these different variables, then you're going to end up with that amount that you actually owe the IRS from your preschool business income. Is it likely to be way lower than 22%? Yes. How much? I don't know. But you could always put that amount aside, and then at tax time, guess what? Whatever's left over, awesome. It's your money, obviously. So don't be scared about the word taxes and the IRS. It is not a big deal. Guess what? How many other business owners are there in the world? There are hundreds of thousands, and they all figured it out. I figured it out. A single mom with no business experience, you can figure it out too. And of course, all the details are actually inside Preschool in a Box to help you make sure that you get through the whole process of setting up your business and making sure that you do check all the boxes and have all of your receipts and get everything ready for tax time so it doesn't catch you unaware. Hey, have you heard about Preschool in a Box? It's literally the one thing I wished I had when I started my preschool 10 years ago. It would have saved me so much time and so much money. Instead, I did the wrong things at the wrong time. Waste of time, I tell you. I can't wait to tell you all about Preschool in a Box. All the things I wished I had, like curriculum. Oh my gosh, can I even tell you how many hours I spent every single night on Pinterest and Facebook groups and the blogs and Google trying to find activities to do for lessons the next day. Or forms. What the heck was I supposed to give to my preschool families? What was I supposed to include in a policies and procedures handbook? Or marketing. How was I supposed to sign up kids? I had a preschool to fill and I had money that I needed at the end of the month, but how was I going to get that tuition, right? All of those components are inside of Preschool in a Box and a whole lot more. I want to get you Preschool in a Box. I've got an exclusive opportunity for you. When you join our Preschool All-Stars membership, not only will you be surrounded by myself and hundreds of preschool owners cheering you on during your journey, you get an exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. I'm talking out of this world. When people see it, they kind of lose their mind. They're so excited, ready to grab it right away. I can't wait to get you your exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. Just join Preschool All-Stars. Click the link in the description or go to preschoolallstars.com. It's going to be like Christmas. Be sure to post in the comments what questions you have about the IRS. I'd love to answer one of your questions on our next video. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share so that we can get more of these videos to you.